Rich is indicating he'll take Sawyer.
Well, the point well made. I made it last week. The competition, when you're the national champion, you should wrestle the best, just as I like to wrestle the best being the world champion. Boys, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I'm proud of Tommy Rich for accepting the challenge here.
That's the voice of the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Ric Flair, who, as I said, will be with us during this entire match. So now we have Buzz Sawyer moving against the National Heavyweight Champion, Tommy Wildfire Rich.
You know, Rich, for the first time in a long while, showing a little class. And now that he's a national champion, I hope he's starting to feel the responsibility of being that champion, and he'll start defending his title against any challenger that wants to get in the ring with him.
Sawyer started to move. Rich was set and ready, and Sawyer, moving off to one side, deliberately brought himself up short. And now a good ring general is getting that time outside the ring.
You never hear that Ric Flair is taking any shortcuts. You know and I know I wrestle the best all over the world, not just in Atlanta, Georgia. So if I can do it, if Tommy Rich wants to make that National Heavyweight Championship mean what it does, then he has to wrestle the best too. And I'm glad to see this happen right here.
Ric Flair, the world champion, I might just point out that he is like going to be on, of course, that tour will take him airborne. I understand the possibility of 330 days next year. Tommy Wildfire Rich with a side headlock on Buzz Sawyer. So Rich showing that national championship form, Mr. Flair.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I've never said Tommy Rich was a tremendous competitor. I've just said he's not the class of Ric Flair. You know, just to be a notch below Ric Flair makes the average wrestler an exceptional piece of work.
Well, that's an interesting comment from the champion Ric Flair.
I'm not belittling anybody, and I'm sure you'll agree with this, when saying that he's just a notch below the greatest of all time, he can still be pretty darn good.
Well, and of course, as long as Ric Flair does indeed hold the $10,000 gold and diamond studded belt, he has a perfect, beautiful block by Tommy Wildfire Rich. Blocked Buzz Sawyer. Has a beautiful drop kick by Tommy Rich on Sawyer, and Sawyer. Hip block takedown to the canvas now by Rich again. So Tommy Rich beginning to open up on Buzz Sawyer.
Yeah, I'm sure that the wrestling fans all over the world right now are really appreciating an opportunity to see a match like this. You're seeing Tommy Rich, the national champion, of course, one of the top contenders for his title anywhere in Buzz Sawyer. So it's a great opportunity for the people out there to see championship wrestling at its best, and that's what they're doing right now.
And I notice that you're watching the match very carefully, so you're scouting as well.
As I told you before, the thing that keeps me a notch above is I put a little more time, a little more effort, a little more class into being the world champion. And part of that responsibility is to always keep an eye on people that are knocking at the door. Tommy Rich is always knocking on that door, therefore I always keep my eye on him.
Back up into the turnbuckle now, Buzz Sawyer using his weight to his own advantage. Bulls Rich backward, caught him again with the shoulder into the midsection. And now Sawyer uncorks a hard right hand. And the national heavyweight champion, Tommy Rich, could be in trouble. Good reversal here by Rich. Rich catches him a hip lock takedown once again.
Well, Rich has got the right idea. He's working a body part. I've always said that the key to success in a match is to pick a body part on an opponent, go to work on it, weaken it. If you can control, especially the head area, you can pretty much keep your opponent in control during the match.
Ric Flair, world champion, a man who has already hit a world tour since winning the World Heavyweight Championship. And, of course, as long as he keeps that title, he will be in constant demand and constantly traveling. Should he be defeated by anyone, that person would then immediately have to pick up his commitments and carry them through.
Well, we're not worried about that. And let's straighten one thing out. Ric Flair was in demand long before he became the world champion. Every promoter in the wrestling world wanted Ric Flair.
Outside the ring, pardon me for interrupting here, but outside the ring, Tommy Wildfire Rich and Buzz Sawyer. Referee calling for the break, and Rich dragging Sawyer back into the ring. And it is a bulldog big determination here on the part of Tommy Wildfire Rich that has Sawyer back to the canvas once again. I did not mean to infer that Mr. Flair was not in constant demand by wrestling promoters all over the world before he was champion. However, now...
Clarify that, Gordon. I'm sure every wrestling fan in the world is aware of what I'm saying.
Tommy Wildfire Rich keeping the side headlock on Sawyer. And it is Sawyer who now may be having second thoughts about the challenge he made as Tommy Rich is beginning to dominate the situation. Sawyer finally fires him. Ooh! Sawyer caught him, and Rich, through those ring ropes, came down on the back of his head. And Rich has got some problems now. He came down directly on the back of his head. Sawyer coming outside the ring after him. Sawyer driving him back into the ring apron. Caught him low in the back, down around the lower lumbar area.
Gordon, right now it's a question of which athlete wants it more. That's what it is. You've got two evenly matched opponents right here. Both of them great. Which one wants it most? And you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I do indeed. Desire, of course, self-sacrifice, desire, and dedication are such important facets, and it is Tommy Wildfire Rich in trouble here as Buzz Sawyer continues to press that advantage.
You know what I really like about this, Gordon? They're both going at it tooth and nail, not giving each other anything. Wide open. You know why? Because they want to be where I'm standing right now. They want the match with the big boy. Talking about myself, and you know that.
Well, I must admit that is their ultimate purpose, of course, is to try and gain the World Heavyweight Championship currently held by Ric Flair. Tommy Wildfire Rich hurdled outside the ring once again. Rich using a headbutt that time to the midsection of Buzz Sawyer. Rich caught him a nice uppercut that time as Sawyer rocking and reeling on his feet. But Sawyer closes in once again on Rich. Rich ducks to one side. And Rich battling under a handicap here as that constant pounding by the fist to the head of Tommy Wildfire Rich has taken its toll. And now Rich in total retaliation here against Buzz Sawyer. And what a classic confrontation we're having, as the champion pointed out. These men going at it absolute full bore. Wow, what intensity. Both men flying into the air after each other. Both men colliding, their heads striking each other. And as the champion said, both men at 110% because they want the opportunity to go after the NWA World title. It is Sawyer on his feet ahead of Rich. And Sawyer now coming from the... And Rich rolled to one side. Rich. Wait a second. Kevin Sullivan charges the ring. Kevin Sullivan charges the ring, and the referee, Scrappy McGowan, in an instant decision here, immediately calls for the bell. Tommy Wildfire Rich now. And wait a minute. Here comes Jim Garvin. Garvin broke that one up. And Garvin now after Sawyer, and he broke it up with Buzz Sawyer. Kevin Sullivan out there rendering aid to Buzz Sawyer, and Jim Garvin picked up the cudgel there for Tommy Wildfire Rich, and a good thing that he did. Certainly a fortuitous circumstance for Tommy Wildfire Rich. Well, obviously.